Hi, this is Karina again, and this is part 2 of the personal peace procedure. As I've mentioned in the previous clip, you're going to come up with your list of 50 events or traumas that have happened to you in your lifetime that contribute to some of the negativity in your life right now. And we're going to take each one of those events and we're going to completely eliminate them from your life one at a time. That's the important point that I want to make here, is that you want to completely release each one before you move on to the next one. And the way that you know that you've completely released that is that you can say it out loud and there's no emotional charge. It doesn't affect you, or you think it's ridiculous, you think it's funny, and then you know that you can move on to the next one. And basically the goal of this is to just create the life that you want, to achieve your goals, to move forward. And if you're not living the way you want to, if you're not happy, or you're negatively affected right now, then it's typically traced back to these things. And once you release them, you'll notice a subtle difference in your life. For example, you may have on your list that your dad hit you when you were 15 in the face. And once we release that completely, you may notice that you no longer have road rage issues. So these things can contribute to things that negatively affect you in daily life that you wouldn't normally connect those two together. Now, when we're dealing with the list, we're considering each one of these to be like a redwood in a forest of trauma. And we want to collapse each redwood or each negative event one by one. When we're tapping, you may find that there are various emotions that come up, and we want to actually deal with each one of those individually, like sadness, anger, hurt. There are going to be different things that come up for you, and those are called aspects. And we're going to actually tap on those separately. That can be considered a new tree in your forest, and not necessarily a new tree, just a separate tree. And once we collapse all those trees, you'll find that you're achieving the things that you want to achieve. You're attracting things into your life that you want to attract, and those things no longer bother you or affect you. Wouldn't that be amazing to have something like an abusive, traumatic event, or something in your childhood that you've done that you feel terrible about, just no longer affect you, no longer bother you, no longer hold you back in your life? I'm excited to help you with that. Please call me for a session and we'll work on those and get those out of your life and attract the things that you want. 760-271-9015.